Worm Rose, Sinners and Shades. Sinners and Saints is not what it was called. Sinners and Shades. I don't know, what is Sinners and Saints. Is that a thing?
It used to be it's funny because my wife just had a birthday last week, and that's where we first made out. There's a bar in Hollywood. Sinners and Saints.
I said that. Yep.
It was a heavy metal bar.
Yes.
Like a black bar, like it's completely dark.
Yeah. Yes, I remember it.
It was so hard to see in that bar. It was a great place to make out with somebody.
Yeah. Dark bar.
Dark bar.
Yep. Dark bar rock show. Make out.
Yeah, it was great.
So that's why I said it. But it is actually Worm Rose with Sinners Are Shades.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been to Sinners and Saints.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We should definitely see Sinners and Shades, being performed by Worm Rose.
Sinners Are Shades.
Sinners Are Shades.
See, that's how many times we went to that bar.
Yep.
Jeez, it's not for a noble reason that we frequented a drinking establishment so many times that it's literally burned in our freaking heads, like the ability to tie shoes.
Yep.
Like the bar name is etched in our brains like a 10-year-old with a woodworking kit. Like it's just in there.
Yeah, totally.
Wow, we both got programmed by good times. Dark bar rock makeout.
Hollywood dark bar rock
makeout.
Yep.
And Coastal Fire Department with Gentlemen could be my favorite track by them.
Ooh. Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Is this a hasty? Is that a hasty
I know. That's why I didn't know if I wanted to say it, but I'm saying it.
You're doing it. That's fine.
We've played many of tracks.
Maybe people should vote for it. Maybe that might be a proclamation that becomes reality.
Give it a floor run.
Oh,
give it a floor run. See if it plays. I know they're still on the top 10 with their other track, aren't they? Or did they just get no? They're number 2.
They're number fucking 2, man. If
you
can get them on twice the 2 rows.
Yeah, that'd be a new one.
Fuck.
Something new happens all the time. If you watch sports, it seems like records are constantly being broke.
Deedle-dee, deedle-dee.
That's what I always think of that, too. Oh, you're going to be stoked, dude. Guess who's next? Dude, you're going to be fucking stoked.
Does it have to do with a fish?
Yes.
Does it have to do with a cosmic body?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
They're back, dude. The space sharks, bro.
Son of a gun.
Talking about smoking a bong rip. Oh, these guys are psychedelic rock and roll with it's good. It's good. And they haven't released anything in so long. And I was just thinking of them because we played them a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something off their old EP they sent us.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hope those guys are still kicking ass because I didn't hear from them. Boom. I was wrong. They are kicking ass. They're still doing stuff. And now we got brand new tracks to play by them. This is the Space Sharks with Mean Tambourine. Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. It's another one. Sometimes, now it doesn't happen all the time, but occasionally I get a track and I just start listening to it over and over again. And that could be the weed. But it's also my love for the track.
They always say that that's a good trait. You like music.
And then another not stranger to the show, Jack Adamant, A Plan to Stay. This, I'm telling you, everyone on here is just on it.
Yeah.
They're all hitting the sweet spot in my brain. They're literally creating better pathways in my mind.
Wow, they're just digging.
Yeah, just bridge building in my mind.
Dig dug it.
Like if let's say I got a bunch of negative shit in there, right? Like there's negatives, not but it's in there. It's in everybody. But then what they're doing is they're building bridges over it with these fucking tracks.
So they're building ways to procreate and recreate.
Yeah,
Big Dog.
Was that an excess track?
I don't know.
Could have been. Jack Adamant, A Plan to Stay, and the Space Sharks with Mean Tambourine right now.
you aiming for? I wake up every night to apologize, glad that you know more than I how to say goodbye. When there is no way home, I slowly figure it out. I plan to stay. You know you're right, what they say is wrong. It's all the right and show me what you need. I guess there's something in the air, a sign that you can't deny. You dropped the key as soon as you saw where I was hiding. There's no window and no sound other than nowhere to go. I'm trapped in a space where time resets every time you're here. When there is no way home, I slowly figure it out. I plan to stay. You know you're right, what they say is wrong. It's all the right and show me what you need. I plan to stay. Sorry for loving you so much. When I look back, it was obvious that you didn't care. When there is no way home, I slowly figure it out. I plan to stay. You know you're right, what they say is wrong. It's all the right and show me. It's all the right to show me.
We're up to Big Jim's wild card, which is now.
Yep.
Oh, he did the key thing.
Yep.
Because that's coming.
That's like it's coming back. Oh, coming into.
We had briefly had the sound pad, and then we changed gear, but now we're getting it back, and we are going to put the most delightful sounds and words and things on it. Delightful.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time with it. It'll be like having like a big tray with a bunch of just slivers of different pies.
Remember, this is crazy. Talking about weird pies.
Is that weird?
No, remember in the radio station, we had one specific track per fucking radio cart. So if we wanted a sound effect, we had to pull up the fucking volume.
Yeah.
It was so, you know what? Because we have an interview with somebody who never touched a tape, never listened to a tape before.
Yeah.
But we would drop in fucking CDs into a cart. And that's how you play a sound effect.
Yeah. And it's so like, if you don't know how to improvise, you probably are not on the radio. And the reason why I say that is because so many times it goes wrong.
Oh,
Now it's all computers, but like you put that card in there, it might skip.
Oh, yeah.
You might have put the wrong number, especially when it's an effects CD, because there's like 50, like beer can opening, soda can being opened.
Lightning effect.
Yeah, and you're like, brrr, and you're trying to get it to the right number.
Yeah.
And the thing's all from, I don't even know how old those Denons were.
No, it's totally like 19. Yeah.
They look like a 1950s hospital color. The Denons.
Yeah, totally like silver, like a silver shiny metal.
Yeah.
You can't even fucking see.
Like some Roswell metal.
Yes.
They were old.
Sailor metal.
They were old. They
Sailor
were.
Gray.
So you didn't know if they were going to work.
Yeah.
And I mean, like those old shows constantly were us just filling in the blanks.
Yeah.
Because the shit would just dump.
Think back about that,
Another person that we've had on the show so many times, a friend of the show, Victoriademare has another track out. The song is called Take Another Look. Big Jim's wild card, Victoriademare. Maybe Victoriademare may be the person who's been on Big Jim's wild card the most.
The champion of Victoriademare, the
most
card.
Played on Big Jim's wild card.
The wild card champion.
Yeah, she is too. That's a great. That works for her. She could use that. The wild card.
She might get a show.
Victoria, the wild card, Demare.
Might get a fucking Outlaws of Rock, just Victoriademare show.
Yeah. Like we're off somewhere. We're off somewhere doing something.
Yeah.
Petting elephants. I don't know.
Just give her the mic.
It's the Victoria. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be fucking funny.
Throw a dope, give her my vest.
Yeah, give her a vest, put her, somewhere.
She's going to totally direct message us like I'm in.
Yeah, if you're down, it's possible.
She totally would because she loves the rock.
Might have to happen very soon.
She digs the tunes.
Yeah.
She digs the music. So yeah, she'd be totally down.
You want to be a host and a co-host at the same time?
She's got tons of movies coming out and everything. She's doing great.
It's fucking Killjoy, man. It's fucking
I know.
Yeah.
Victoriademare, doing it right. Take another look. Check it out, Big Jim's Wildcard.
Take another look at my face. Take another look at my face. What more do I have to say? Today could be the day. Take another look at this place. Don't tell me I have to stay. Together we'll light the way. Well, here we go again, with nothing next of kin. To try with simply my only sin. So now and then, you'll know why and when. True colors show as the crisis begins. And here we go, my friends. Take another look at my face. What more do I have to say? might be the day. Take another look at this place. Don't tell me you have to stay. Together we'll light the way. Alone will you find me? Draw the map if need be. It's all you got the only key. There's you and me. You just have to see. The internet should bring you to be. I'm barking up your tree. Take another look at this place. Don't tell me you have to stay. Together we'll light the way. Take another look at my face.
Now we got the rest of the set list, which is tracks from older shows. At this point, some of the shows are technically old, I guess. But I'm just saying this is from previous shows. We're starting off first with what I said I was going to do. Kittenhead's Christmas song, Fa La La, which I'm playing every week
Great
until
show.
Christmas.
Great show last week, but great song. Man, was it fun to listen to.
Isn't it awesome?
Love this song.
Because they got the punk. That's what I'm saying. Like certain, there's a lot of different, I feel like punk rock is another thing. It became a lot of little different types of punk rock.
Totally.
But when I listen to Kittenhead, I think that's the punk rock that I think of.
Because they sound like punk rock.
They do.
They got the recording right.
Yep.
Like her voice is right. The
Yep.
guitars are perfect. The
Yep.
drums are absolutely punk.
Yes.
Everything's perfect about it.
And they even made a holiday song punk.
Yeah, it sounds good. Sorry, bassist, if I let you out. I was talking
That's
about
all right.
sonically.
Sonic.
You sound great too. Just
Mhm.
don't get all butthurt about it.
And I don't have an ear for the individual instruments, so I just enjoyed it as a whole.
Sure. And I'm a bassist, so you can yell at me.
But listen,
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying that like I didn't know any. I just thought you're right though. I thought everything was like recorded perfectly for punk rock.
Sure. And like perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
song.
and
Amazing.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Check it out, Kittenhead, Fa La La, and then Full Bug with Dying Breed. Those guys got to get some new stuff over to us. too.
Come on, Come
Come
on.
on.
Yeah. Bring it.
Gonna make a change.
Get a little fire in your butt to bring us some more music.
Send it.
Yeah, just send it over.
Send
It's
it.
not done yet.
It might not.
We've had it happen before. People are not done with music. We've still gotten music.
Oh yeah.
It's a demo.
There
Bring
was a while there where we were just doing a thing where we would play a new demo. We were getting so many demos. They weren't even polished. It was great though, because like that's the type of stuff we're talking about, the record store. And like that's the type of stuff that I used to love, going into the record store and finding like a demo. Like, you know what I mean? It was like a single, like maybe a bootleg, I don't know, but like a single, like an import.
Yeah.
They did a lot on imports.
Yeah.
So it'd be this import, and then it would have like, a demo of a song, and you're like, oh, really? That's kind of cool.
That's
I love
fun.
playing that stuff.
Or like a live song too.
Yeah, because you can't play, like, you really can't play demos so much on big time radio.
No, it's hard, but sometimes they're better than some people's actual full released version.
Said but true. Not the song.
Oh,
No, I don't know. That would have been a good example if I would have actually had and it worked two ways.
I think honestly, all of Dookie, Green Day I don't think it was fully produced. Guess what? Great sound.
That is one of the greatest punk rock albums ever.
Absolutely.
And I don't like them anymore.
Me neither.
But
Not
that
fully
album
produced.
I 100% loved.
Kind of demos, but you know what?
That's
They're
one of
punk.
those bands that did that shit though, dude.
Exactly. They're
Where
punk.
you're like, where the fucking Green Day? Where have these guys been kicking my face in with an album called Dookie? That's freaking awesome. How punk rock.
Every single time.
And then I hope you had the time of what the fuck that song is.
Happened?
Everybody's senior year back in whatever year that was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dudes.
Stopped listening to. But yeah, or September ends. Like the motherfucker. Yeah, we've seen.
I just know.
We've seen buildings fall. We don't
How
need
about
to
this,
fucking
though?
remind me.
Right. And how about this? How about you do this now? Okay. Like you did the punk rock, you were underground, gnarly and awesome. And then you got popular and you did your musical and shit like that. How about this now? Strip it down and go back to the punk rock.
Yeah, or shut the fuck up.
Or you could do that. So those are the good choices for you. And I personally want to hear some Dookie again.
Yeah.
But what I don't want to hear is I hope you had the time of I can't even remember the name of the fucking song. Like I don't want to hear that ever. And I certainly don't want to hear your follow-up to it.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to under the bridge. You make, that's with the Chili Peppers. They under the bridge you, which I don't like that song. However, it's an iconic, so it's a great song. I just am not a fan. But then they kept trying to do a new version of that song because it was such a hit. Totally. I didn't like the original. Stop trying to redo. Just go back to punk rock. You too, Peppers. Go back to some Mother's Milk.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do a whole album of fucking Stevie Wonder covers?
I think that'd be cool.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Just do all rumors.
Just
see if you could do it. Even if it's funky. They did kind of with their Black Summer, that album that just came out.
Yeah.
I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers went back to the roots.
Okay, I haven't heard the new one because I still was like, I can't do it again.
I know. They've gotten a little
can't go with you.
The Black Summer song's amazing. I think it's great. And
because Blood Sugar Sex Magic is another one that's got to be like top of all time. Albums. Just
Absolutely.
Albums from top to bottom.
Yeah, if that was
all good.
From any other band, if they who cares? It's just amazing. It could be good. That's just a great bunch of songs. You're right.
Suck My Kiss.
Amazing.
The bass in that is just
down.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, they found a sound.
Yeah.
That no one had before.
It was like rock funk, but not like
heavier than most things.
But heavier.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's funky heavy.
Funky heavy.
Yeah, they could play
that
anywhere.
That might be a genre.
They could play anywhere, and they did. They played anywhere they wanted to. Rock bands, metal bands, Woodstock, Lollapalooza. They could play at your mom's house. They could play at your dad's house. They could play at your grandma's house.
They could play anywhere because they got that sound.
Yeah.
Oh, grandma would be happy in the easy chair listening to Under the Bridge.
Yeah. A little Frusciante, just up in your face. Just
like
solos.
Because it's chill, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about your china getting broken, Grandma.
Yeah.
The Chili Peppers are just playing Under the Bridge.
Yeah. Kiedis just rubbing up against the lamps.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't really
It's all good. He's got his shirt off.
Beautiful,
it doesn't matter.
60s fucking Victorian, lamps
Yeah. He's got his shirt off, though.
Yeah.
Flea's wearing a sock.
Yep.
That's it.
Slamming up against the fucking food trays.
You know what, though? No one cares.
Pudding.
Grandma's cool with it.
Hey, Grandma, Flea's dick is in the pudding.
You know what, though? Yeah, but now that's Flea's pudding.
Yep.
That's what he gets.
He's got to eat it.
Yep. But he doesn't care. He's punk rock.
That's right.
He's not afraid to eat dick pudding.
The drummer, what's his name? It looks like Will Ferrell.
Always forget his name, but they get more, like there is going to be a time where like the timelines cross and they become one man.
Yep.
Like it's happening.
It's already
like
happening.
With age, it's just that. But at one point, they will meld back together into one man.
One man,
and it'll be like he'll be hilarious and a great drummer.
He's the nice guy. He's Chad.
Yeah,
his name. Chad
Farrell is what it will be when they mesh together into one man.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time. Check these tracks out. And then Astrodot was Smiles with Tears. And then we're going to end the set list with UV Traveler, Darkest Days, a little prog rock. He'll be sending us new stuff. Check these tracks out. Again.
The rain is falling and tears are flowing. Join with my smile while you feel nostalgic. One wrinkle turns our distance and yet one more a memory. Look into my eyes to see what has happened, and our shadows will not go back to back. The silence like the wind will whisper the moments that kneeled us and will bend. Where did time divide us? A thought like a key will turn and recall. The rain will melt upon us, and the shadows will disappear. Give me your hand, not to try the smile. Have you ever seen eyes crying and lips to be smiling? Look into my eyes to see what has happened, and our shadows will not go back to back. The silence like the wind will whisper the moments that kneeled us and will bend. Where did time divide us? A thought like a key will turn and recall. Look into my eyes to see what has happened, and our shadows will not go back to back. The silence like the wind will whisper the moments that kneeled us and will bend. Where did time divide us? A thought like a key will turn and recall. Seen eyes crying and lips to be smiling. Have you ever seen eyes crying and lips to be smiling? Smiles with tears. In a dream, I was flying away. Then I found that you were coming to stay. And I've been trying to hide, and now I find myself in darkest days. Then I saw him looking through my eyes of pain, and he said, I know your name. But you don't look the same. And he said, I know your name, but you don't look the same. I know your name, still play the same old games, but you don't look the same in darkest days. In my darkest days, I used to stare in shame. In my darkest days, I can hear you cry in vain. And you say, I know your name, but you don't look the same. I know your name, but you don't look the same. I know your name, still play the same old games, but you don't look the same in darkest days.
Dude, you know what time it is?
So, no.
It's interview time.
Okay, now I know.
We got Frank and Crystal from the Almas, and they're here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
How's it going, you guys?
We're doing great.
Great now that I'm off of work.
Yeah.
Isn't it the thing? The art and the work.
Dude.
It's something.
Yeah, it's a grind.
It is. But you know, everybody's in the same boat, including us.
Dude.
So we all have to kind of, you know, it's like if you want to create art, if you want to make those people, it's like you kind of got to eat a bit of a shit sandwich too. I don't know why that is.
No,
I don't know what kind of like universe would produce something like that where an artist must eat shit, but this is the way it is right now. So know this, for every bite of shit you eat, you're helping so many people by making them happy with their music, with your music.
By every miserable hour we spend at work is a happy 3 minutes that we provide to someone else.
Karmically, you're doing the work of the cosmos. That's all I'm saying. So you know what? If work sucks, fuck them, because
I eat shit for the cosmos.
that's right. That's right. It's the best sandwich, really, because you're making art and you're making stuff that makes people happy. Like when I listened to your music, I got fired up. Like I was like, oh yeah, man, this is fucking great stuff. So like that's the effect it has on people. So when you're doing the crappy stuff, know that people are digging it. And that's worth everything, I think.
No,
I mean, it would be nice to get a big fat paycheck too.
No, yeah.
It would be nice.
But
that's in the future. That's in the future.
We're working towards that.
Absolutely. And as you can feel, I think you can. I know Dubs can. Rock and roll is coming back like big time.
It is.
It really is.
People want stuff with some substance.
Yeah, some honesty, and just something fun, something lighthearted.
Yep.
We're
big beers.
Yeah, right, dude. We're stuck in our problems like all day. And the last thing we want is to keep thinking about them when we listen to our music. You know?
I know. It's time for high-fiving and beer chiming and just good times. And that's what rock and roll is for me. And it always has been. Mm-hmm. It's always been this thing where just like me and my buddies just go see shows. And I don't think not a lot of bad stories come out of that.
Right, dude. For me, it's the escape. That's why I picked up the guitar, was the escape. Yeah. It got me away from everything. It gave me a new purpose, a dream, And we're gonna play a little thing here. Okay.
It's called vinyl, tape, CD.
Okay.
And each one of you are gonna tell me the first one. Now the rules are loose. These rules are loose. You got to take this shit too seriously. But if you can, it has to be something that you purchased with your money or liberated in a thievery way. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge.
Okay.
So like, I'm just saying it meant so much that you had to have it. That's the point. Like, you're like, oh my God, I got to have, I think I got like Duran Duran Arena or something like, but I had to have it. I had to have it. So like, it's got to be something that you had to have. And the vinyl part, if you didn't get any vinyl when you were younger, it could be something you just got last year. That's cool too.
Okay.
All right. So Frank, we'll start with you. Vinyl. Crystal, you're next with vinyl. We're not going.
So vinyl, how I acquired that must-have vinyl.
Well, you don't have to talk about how you acquired it, just what it was. Because I don't want to, just in case you stole it like I did.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I got to think about it. What was that vinyl that I was hunting out? It was probably a Social Distortion vinyl.
Ooh,
yeah.
Huge fan.
Yeah, I love Social D. And we were out on the road and we stopped in a record store and they had 3 original prints of the vinyl. So I got them. I was like,
I had to.
Yeah. And I'm a person who doesn't like to buy vinyl like just from an online store. I like to go find it.
Yeah, that's the best.
Part of the adventure. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a Social D album.
I actually have an autographed picture of Mike Ness on my wall.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I won it. Oh,
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never win anything.
Right. The one really rare one I got, it's a Social D Hard Knocks and White Socks.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, it was an England pressing, but it was a bootleg pressing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was able to find that amongst digging. So
ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yep. I don't even care how much this is. I didn't.
Sometimes it doesn't matter. You have to have it. That's what, and Mike Ness, I'm sure, would love it because I'm sure he's eaten many shit sandwiches in his life. Jeez. Right? Yeah. Crystal, vinyl.
Ooh, so
you got to look now.
I know, I got to look. So I want to say, well, his vinyls are my vinyls, so we're
see
make that clear.
Okay, all right.
But okay, so there's
the Interrupters one.
That's the one I'm looking for. Oh
yeah, it's buried.
So there's an Interrupters vinyl that we got, I want to say last year sometime, and that is probably one of my favorites. It's a newer one, so he did like more of the older, not old, but older.
Classic.
So yeah. I say The Interrupters.
Oh, that's a good one
We
too. And a
probably
lot of
played
bands.
it on repeat. Like,
Yeah, it's
10
probably
times.
still in the fucking player.
Just kept kept moving the needle back.
Mhm.
That's a good sign when it's still in the player. All right, Frank, tape, cassette tape or single. I don't care if you want to go single.
Oh my God. I think it has to be Poison tape. Like, was it Look What the Cat Dragged In? Yeah, I think that's the one.
I
Yeah.
had that.
Yep. That's another tape.
That's the one that they censored. They censored it at was it Walmart or Kmart? One of them. They censored it because the tongue was too provocative.
Yeah, so I got that tape. That was a must-have for me.
I had that one too. That was a good one. That was at the height of the hair metal.
Yep.
Right when it was peaking. Crystal.
To be completely honest, I'm 25 and I've never even listened to a tape before.
Oh, you need to.
I've felt tapes because my mom has some back when she was in like high school and
Yeah.
all that, but I think she lost her tape player. So maybe maybe I have listened to it. My grandma would always play like 50s doo-wop or swing. And so that's probably it. I couldn't tell you what artist I like from it, but whatever my grandma listens to, she's got great taste in 50s doo-wop swing
The
music.
tapes went away hardcore.
They did.
It stopped fast, and that was the end of it. Now I've noticed some of the bands will just send us the music like hard copies.
Yeah,
they're sending tapes.
There is a small demand, like a little niche group that loves that stuff, man.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to play it.
we were thinking about doing a very tiny
like one of those
like a
mini
single
tapes.
like a mini tape and just putting like one song on it.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
just having that kind of available, but doing it as like a necklace
or a keychain.
Or a keychain.
And we thought about putting a song in there and like a little pre-record the message, on like a handheld recorder.
Yeah.
And put on there, it's like, if you actually took the time to play this, send us this code in our email and we're going to send you a bunch of free shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's still a possibility.
Yeah.
It might just happen.
It might. Yeah.
Hey, give the people something to look forward to. They need it.
Right.
They need it. Okay. First CD. Now, Crystal, now we're getting into it. First CD, Frank. First CD you ever bought.
Ever bought?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Or stole. I'm telling you, I'm not judging. You did, but I don't need to know which one you did.
Okay.
Just for the sake of your own reputation. I know I stole. I definitely stole. Not the first one, but a few.
Oh.
Liberated.
Okay.
Just not stole.
I don't even remember the first one I bought, but it was definitely AC/DC for sure.
Well, there's also that one right over there.
But the one that I wouldn't say I liberated, but I did a dare for. So my buddy had an original print of Back in Black on CD when they first came out on CD. He had one, and he's like, "I'll give it to you if you jump off of this gigantic hay bale thing that was there." And it was like a story and a half high. And I said, "I'm gonna do it." And I screwed up my knee doing it, but I have the CD, so that's the point.
That is the point.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So.
I remember that one because it was like there was nothing on it other than originally, right? It was just jet black with just the snake. Wait, what one was it? What I was assuming it was what album was it?
Back in Black. So,
oh, never mind. That I was thinking of the later Enter Sandman one. Back in Black was just black.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, that album is so good.
And the CD doesn't even have any design on it. It's just whatever.
Straight up. That was the first Brian Johnson.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So that's the one.
Are you still a big AC/DC fan?
Absolutely.
What's your favorite album?
Oh, of course, Back in Black has to be.
It's beautiful.
It's a perfect album.
I'm always leaning towards Highway to Hell because I really did like Bon.
Good. See, that's good too.
He's dirty.
Yeah.
He's a dirty guy. I like that.
Yeah. Bon Scott. Okay. Out of the Bon Scott era, Highway to Hell, absolutely. Brian Johnson, it would have to be Back in Black.
Absolutely. So. Agree completely. Yep. Crystal, first CD you ever bought.
Okay, so first CD I ever bought.
And it's okay if it's like, vitamin
I
C
have
or
to
something or
think.
some pop band. It's okay.
I mean, the first CD I ever bought for me was definitely Taylor Swift's first album.
Sure. Huge.
Swift.
Huge.
And like I can't even say I'm embarrassed about it because like Taylor Swift is still like a big influence to me. I don't listen to her as much anymore. So like I'm not like a super diehard Swiftie, but like I used to own like a very rare album of hers. It's like this orange Beautiful Eyes album that my aunt lost when she sold her minivan that she'd drive us to school in.
Unacceptable.
I know.
I
I'm very
know.
upset at her still to this day.
What a loss.
I can
What a
imagine
loss.
because like those are the awesome ones when you have like a limited edition thing or something. But Taylor Swift's still going strong, writes her own stuff, plays music, talented
tours.
person. Yes.
Yeah.
Super talented.
Incredible.
And the thing is, like, that's the cool thing about music. I don't just like one type of music. I love rock and roll, but I like everything. And I love me some country. I love outlaw country. Like, how close, honestly, how close is Social Distortion really like to like outlaw country? If you told Mike Ness that he was an outlaw country guy, he'd be like, fuck, yes, I am.
Right.
He'd be like, yeah, I am.
Yep.
So
we're always getting down to like Kid Rock and like new nowadays, like now we're really into like Jelly Roll. And it's
good stuff.
I used to Kid Rock when I had my very first radio show. His management company used to send me limited edition stuff. And I have a limited edition like yellow vinyl of was it not Yodeling in the Valley? It's like his second album he ever did before he got signed. And they sent me, and it's still at home. Now, I don't know if my mom has sold it or something, but, she sold the minivan. No, I don't know. Like, you never know. You never know.
It's all
one time I went home and I'm like, Mom, where's my jackets? And she's like, oh, I gave those to Goodwill. And I'm like, okay.
Like,
I guess I don't have a winter jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I grew up in Michigan. So now we're out in California. And Matt's from New York.
Nice.
Nice.
So we know winters.
Yep. We're from Wisconsin. So
so winters.
We know winters.
Yep.
How is it there right now?
Ooh.
It's cold.
It's not bad. It's actually really nice for a December in Wisconsin.
I think it's high 30s.
Yeah.
Lower 40s.
Shorts weather.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm in a tank.
Exactly. I wouldn't have known.
Right.
It's the illusion. And your place looks very warm. It just looks very comfortable. You have a very comfortable place.
Well, thank
you.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at all that vinyl. How could you not just want to take a nap next to it?
I know, right?
It's like comfort food for my ears.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys have? Wait, first, we like to play a track after we're done with the interview. What track would you like us to play? Is there one specifically you want? And if we don't have it, you can just send it to us after.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
All right, we'll think about it for a minute. What do you guys have coming up next?
Well, that's the thing. So coming up on January 20th, we are releasing our first single off our new EP entitled Cage. So that's like the new stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll play that for sure.
Right.
But then you just let us know which one you want us to play after this. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay.
You can direct message me after, and that's the one we'll play.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's not a big deal. So you're releasing that on January 20th.
Right.
Yes.
Are you guys gigging anywhere?
We have currently 2 shows for the rest of the year. We've got, oh my gosh.
It's mainly it's all local.
Wisconsin and Ohio.
Like regional stuff. Yeah. It'll be at the like mid-February into March is then when we start touring heavily.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will just have to, if you want to let us know, I'll make sure that we say something about it on air. Because and that's what I'm saying. Like if people are in the area and they want to hear you, we have people listen from all over the place. So if they're in Ohio or in Wisconsin, you just let us know the bars.
Yep. I always tell people, hey, follow the band page. We're posting up all the time about our upcoming shows and tours.
Matter of fact, what are your socials for the so that the audience knows to to follow you?
So ours is very simple. No matter what platform it is, it's at Alma's the Band. That's
I love it.
ALMAS the Band.
Yep, that's our website, almosttheband.com. Facebook / Almost the Band. And
Brilliant.
so on and so forth.
We don't want to have to remember stuff, and
Hell
we're
no.
sure no one else wants to have to remember all of our different tags. So we made one thing for everything.
One day it'll be like Facebook / the Almas, but I have to hunt down the other Almas on the internet.
Oh, there's a few, huh?
There's just one.
And they're in Seattle.
Yep.
Let the games begin. I don't know what
Seattle.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded ominous.
I know.
Like you're coming for them.
Yeah, I know. They're God, I don't even know if they played a show in the past 3 years, but
No,
they
I
haven't
don't
done
think
anything.
so.
But they just hold the Almas, like the Almas for like thealmas.com.
You know, I bet you that's
I
not
want
I bet you that's not an uncommon problem for bands.
Right, and that's
I
why
don't
ours
think
is
so.
Almas the Band.
Yeah, it's
So
I think a lot of bands deal with that, and like
Mm-hmm.
the easy, I should say easy, but the way around it is to get like an LLC or do this or do that,
Yeah.
and then just like forcibly remove it from the person. But
Yeah.
we're not that mean yet.
we're not
Yeah.
that.
Everybody's having fun right now. You know what? When the
Yeah.
when the record company, when a record company says, "Hey, you guys, we want to, do this, this, and this," they'll take care of it anyway.
Exactly. We'll let
So-
them do it. I don't want to be the bad man.
Yeah, that's their
I'm
job.
just here to play music.
Yeah, they're the sons of bitches. You guys are the
Mhm.
artists. Everybody should want to hug you.
Exactly.
Artists get love. Executives, not so much.
So true.
They just get really nice cars. They get Teslas.
Yeah, they get the cars
Yeah.
we can't get.
They're like the absolute worst drivers out here in California drive Teslas. I don't know
Really?
what, I think it's that huge screen. Must be distracting, but they drive like absolute shit. I've never seen
Wow.
anything like it. Don't those cars fucking drive themselves?
Some of them can.
Well, why wouldn't
How do
you
you
just
fuck
switch
that
that
up?
shit on?
Yeah.
Right?
I'd be like, I suck at driving, click.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I
And
don't
we're
know.
good.
Yeah, I don't want to drive today.
Mhm.
Never mind. So we're going to play that new track when it comes out on the 20th for sure. Send it to us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, everybody's we did the social medias. I always make sure because we got all that. It's the Alma straight through. Crystal, Frank, thank you guys for calling in and let us know about the tour stuff and everything. Cause maybe we can have you on maybe when you're on tour or something.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. We'd
That'd
love
be
to
fun.
interviews from the band.
Yep, from
Yeah.
the band
See
van,
that.
from
Yeah.
our bunks.
Mhm.
Cool.
Let's try to do that.
I'm down, dude.
That would be
All
so
right,
do
good.
fun.
Good.
All right.
Let's try to do it. We'll talk to you guys then. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Hey,
Yes,
thank you
thank
guys.
you for having us.
Later,
See
guys.
ya.
Bye now.
It's time for the top fucking 10. We got a new number 1. As always, we got a new number 10. Now, people have been asking, well, geez, how do you pick the number 10? Well, the number 10 originally, I was picking it originally from the last set list. But then I was like, that's not really fair because they're all tracks that I picked. So it's really hard for me to pick one. So I started to just do it randomly. So the top 10 song is an excellent song, of course, because it's on the set list from the week before. But it's actually picked to be on the top 10 randomly. So it could be anyone on the top 10. This week, it's the Posers, another phenomenal punk band.
Mhm.
We're going off on the punk rock. The track is called Nonstop. At number 9, The Last Days on Earth, This Is My Job. Number 8, Against the Sun. I mean, they must be on here the longest.
Yeah.
The track is Undone. Number 7, Lonnie Claire with Flock O' Fakes. Number 6 is Kill Cody, So Long. Number 5 is Year of the Dragon with Take Control. Number 4, Saturn, 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 Don't Ever Change. Number 3, Jane Lee Hooker with Lucky. Number 2, Coastal Fire Department with Gouge Away. And number 1 for the first week, Quinn the Brain, Bad Friend. Your top 10 for episode 353. And that is the end of the show. Until next week, when we will bring you another set of sweet tracks. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was just such a good outro.
You were getting into my promo.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I can cut a mean promo.
Yeah, you did.
I can't wrestle, but I could cut a mean promo.
That was a full promo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Roddy Piper's,
you saying he'd be happy with that?
I think he'd be like, good job.
I learned a lot from him.
He's a good one.
I did.
To watch. Yeah.
Because like they didn't even teach you anything. He just was, that's just his personality.
No, yeah, they would beat you up.
I bet you because I bet you now, because it's at Full Sail, like NXT and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that they like have like classes.
Yeah, there's programs
to teach you how to cut a promo.
Yeah.
And shoot a promo for that matter.
Absolutely.
So like, I'm just saying, he didn't have any of that.
No, they just beat you up and gave you drugs sometimes.
Right. Like even
you were friends with somebody.
And when you were a kid, and I know you thought the same thing, like you knew, like you were like, Ric Flair.
Wow.
Is special.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't think it was because of his wrestling.
Oh no.
I thought that like Arn Anderson was better wrestler.
He's absolutely a fantastic wrestler.
I don't know if he really was or not, but I always thought those guys were like doing more technical shit and everything.
Absolutely.
But on the mic, dude.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Blanchard and Anderson were just the wrestling dynamos.
And Blanchard could talk on the mic. He could get on the mic, but not like Flair.
No, in both of those, they all were good at what they do. But Flair is the greatest of probably on the
talker.
Earth. He's better than Hogan. He's better than
that
Piper.
whole. I just saw a clip. I think I might have sent it to you of that shit with him and Jay Lethal doing the woos.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
That was because Flair. Jay Lethal went up to him and was like, "Hey, we're going to be doing a segment," and he's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Do you want to like go over anything?" And he's like, "Nobody writes my segments," you know what I mean? Like, and he just that whole thing was improvised.
That's why it's the funniest fucking the Steiner
from top to bottom. Oh my god,
the Steiner math, and the woo thing. It's the funniest thing.
All improvised.
It's the only reason.
Steiner and Bubba Ray.
Oh my god, and they're in the back.
That doesn't even make sense.
They're like filming.
I need a week.
Dude. Yeah, they're just like.
I'm pretty sure there's only 7 days.
Yeah.
Not when you're Big Papa Pump.
Not when you're Big Papa Pump. That's what he said. It's the funniest thing we're playing.
Anyway, we'll be back next week with a new show and new promos. Mad cut promos. Mad. And big beers and cheers, everybody. Have a great weekend.
I'm gonna roll with the punches. I'm gonna take my sweet time. I'm gonna go nice and easy. Oh, I'm telling you that yes, I'm gonna let cards fall where they may. Yeah, taking my chips. Oh, you know I'm betting on me, 'cause I'm feeling lucky. Oh, like nothing me. Yes, I'm feeling lucky. seeds of resentment. I'll try to save this night. You seem surprised I try so hard to ease the tension. I just don't wanna fight anymore. And every conversation chips away at me. It shouldn't be this hard.
I could be bumming on the streets or watching the TV or standing in a welfare line getting lots of stuff for free. I would be cafe surfing, getting jacked up on caffeine. I should be making better use of my college degree, but this is my job. This is my job. I've been wrong. I could have 7 hits by now, and that would make this number 8. And I'd be on the talk shows is my job. Oh my God. This is my job. Oh my
Yeah, Jack, if you could, go ahead and,
Took your picture down and burned it up. I threw it all away, and so